You don't have to be smart. No need to dress up for me to see that you're a good man. You're a good man, a real good man. When the wind blows and the windows are closing, you let the world know what has been has been. And there's no use in looking back, going back, wishing back. Cutting grass and chopping wood can be romantic. Sipping coffee under the apple tree is gentlemanly. Well, you're a good man, quite the best man, a real fine man. When the wind blows and the windows are closing.
All right there, guys, we had to reshoot this from earlier today because they were doing a little leaf blowing out here, and now it's a little windy, but hopefully you can hear me. So last week we showed you the inside of the trailer. This week we wanted to show you the outside, especially the generator, the solar, and the concept behind the deck. All right, the first thing I'm going to tell you, it's a 3 slide out trailer, which I showed you in the last video. The dry vehicle weight is 12,480 pounds. The gross vehicle weight is 16,700. So if we were to eventually get a toy, we'd have to get rid of some of Michelle's craft stuff because I think we're already overweight with their craft stuff. Just kidding, honey. But yeah, it's 2 doors on this side, and then 1 slide, and then 2 slides on the other side. But let's start in the front here. Come back under here.
Oh wait,
so
it's not focused. Okay, there.
All right, so we're starting up front here. We've got 2 30-pound propane tanks, just like most every other fifth wheel. What they did that's unique here is there's actually 2 batteries back here. So instead of, I'm going to bring over here quick. Instead of using the battery bank, which is right here, they have the 2 back there. So one thing that we mentioned before is that this is really solar ready. So all you would really need to do is connect these and jump all batteries together, put 2 more here for a total of 4, and 1 more panel, and we're going to be solar set. I'll take you up on the roof here in a little bit, but let's go back to the front. So we're super excited that the batteries are back there. We got room for more batteries. We don't need to build anything special or anything like that. We've got the Cummins 5500 watt generator. Haven't really used it a whole lot. We've tested it a couple times and things work rather well. I showed you the control panel on the inside. You can start it. You can also start it from out here. But it's really quiet. So let's go back to the battery compartment. As I said before, empty right here. But this also has the LCI electronic leveling system. It's a little bit different than the one we had on the Cougar. First thing is that all the jacks are hydraulic. And instead of just 2 jacks, or 4 jacks, pardon me, there's 6. There's 2 up front, 2 right in front of the rear wheels, and then of course towards the rear of the trailer there's another 2. We've already noticed that it's a lot more stable than just having the 4 jacks, so we really like that. One thing that's a little different and a part of the mess, because like I said we're still getting organized, is the storage. The underneath storage is a lot smaller, so this is the size right here. I'll take you to the other side and show you that side. It's a little bit bigger, but Before in the Cougar, we could stack 2 totes, you know, basically across this whole thing. Here, you know, fits the toolbox. On the other side, you can fit some totes, and I'll show you how that looks here in a moment. Same kind of setup. So these were, you know, the Cougar was Keystone. This is Keystone. We've got the city water connection. We got the black tank flush connection, which I was doing earlier, outside shower, and of course winterized. One thing that's unique about this, instead of having a separate tank in the back for the freshwater tank, you actually just turn this knob to fill, and it'll start filling the freshwater tank. So as I said in our last video, we have 2 gray tanks and a black tank, and then the freshwater tank. The freshwater tank's 100 gallons. So you can carry a lot of fresh water in this thing. The 2 gray tanks are both about 40, and then 40 for the black tank also. Similar hot water heater. Here is the
I got it on video, so don't worry.
Yeah, you're checking your hair?
No, I was doing this.
Oh. So a similar hot water heater. This is the exhaust for the generator. Sticks out about 5 inches from the trailer, but haven't hit my leg on it or anything like that walking around, so not a huge deal. Here is 2 of the tank flushes. The black tank, come down here, the black tank, and then gray tank number 1, black, red. And of course they both come from the bathroom out through the big tank, and then there's a separate little one for the back. All out through there. So back over here and down here. And here is gray tank number 2. So that right there is the gray tank 2. So now this is a unique thing since we've never really even looked at toy haulers. I don't know how many come this way, but in this compartment right here, and it's quite dirty, this is actually a fuel nozzle. So you've got a 30-gallon, wait for the motor guy told me to go by. So you can either use the 30 gallons to strictly run your generator, or you can fill up the toys if you're in the middle of nowhere and need some more gas. This is for that fuel pump station. It's a shut-off switch for it. 50 amp cord and the stairs for the roof. We'll go up there here in a second. Alright, so here's the back. Now, like I said, we can't put it down here. The spot A wouldn't allow it with the electrical box, or B with this nice little pole they put here. But as you can see, it's got an awning that comes out about 5 feet. This deck strictly folds down, and there's 2 cables that kind of secure it up. We've got a backup camera, and then of course it's got actually outside lights back there for at night if you're sitting out on the deck. Once again, pardon the mess, but these are the stairs for the very back of the deck, which you saw at the very end of our last video. It's kind of nice to just keep these sitting out so they don't take up room inside the back living area, so when we're staying somewhere we just kind of leave it out when we're not using it. I didn't show you this on the other side because it's on the top, but this is a little venting system they put in toy haulers. If you haven't looked at them all, you can leave these open when you're traveling and it'll remove those fumes from the back garage area if you've got a toy back there that you're riding. You put one up on the top over there, open one way, brings the air in, and then air can come out this way. So door number 2 at the rear. It's got an entry light above it, which is kind of nice. It's just got the foldable stairs. Literally all you do is just fold it up like that, and up like that, and you're secure. One thing I do want to show you, I've never seen this on any of the trailers we looked at, was this door setup. So instead of the black door that you slide open, you know, it's actually a clear door. And what's unique is this little handle in here. You just push this down to open it. so you don't need to slide open the thing and push this. Took me a few days to figure that out.
I saw that on, they got that for their trailer back in Cozy Oaks. Tom, I think his name is, you know.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, it was new to me. There's Lola.
Lola Cam.
So I didn't talk about this in the last internal video or the inside tour. This sound system in here is actually kind of nice. It actually will hook into your TV. So you can play your TV if you're watching football or whatever, and you want to be outside, you can actually hear it through these speakers. It'll run the whole system, which is kind of nice. So one thing that, big difference from the Cougar is it has these same front steps. It doesn't have those steps that have the stanchions that go down, but these are a lot more secure than some of the other trailers we looked at that have, I don't know, they're just more of a flimsy, I would say. You still feel really secure, not as secure with the stanchions that don't come down, but truthfully, 3 weeks we've been living in it, it hasn't been noticeable that much. So once again, you know, that's the middle jacks. Get a shot from underneath here. Have an enclosed underbelly just like the last one, and a heated underbelly. By heated, I mean, you know, little heating pads on the tanks, but it's sealed up nicely. I think sealed up better than the Cougar was. It doesn't feel like it's lifted in the gaps here. So hopefully, I hope it's a couple days and below freezing at night. And we haven't had any freezers. Here's what I showed you on the other side. So on the other side, there's a tight little compartment. And on this side, it's bigger, okay? And you can still fit 2 of these on top of each other. But there's a, as I said, part of the mess because we're still going through stuff. But the tube for the bathroom comes down right through the middle. So it really kind of hampers your storage ability to figure out what's best. So I've got the Zenny sitting back there. There's enough room for that, and then we can still fit the totes that we need to back there. So the last thing I'm going to show you is right up here, and this will go to us being on the roof. Here is the 2000 watt inverter. Move this over here quick. Of course, it's upside down, but 2000 watt Go Power industrial inverter for our solar. When we need to run off solar, you just come out here, switch it on, and everything is plugged into here. Not 100% exactly sure how this whole solar thing works yet. That's our next goal over the next couple months, is to learn about solar before we really go out and do hopefully a lot more boondocking. But as I said, we've only got 2 batteries. I want to get 2 more. I want at least 1 more solar panel on the roof. But the power of this, when we used it for 2 hours that one day, we had no issues whatsoever. As we get more knowledgeable in solar, we'll pass on some more solar information to you. Let's go to the roof. Okay, so I won't show Maddie going up the ladder right now to videotape me up there, but one thing I do want to show you is, so this has 2 little cotter pins on each side, and you just pull these out and fold this up when you're traveling, and then it sits, you know, kind of snug against the camper, maybe about 1 inch of clearance, whatever that is, maybe 2 inches. But when you want to get up there, you just pull out the pins, slide it down, put the pins back in, and up you go. All right, so we'll start at the front here. I mean, it's an RV roof, it's nothing pretty. It's slightly used, so there's a little bit of some color fading, but this right here is what we are really excited for. I know I've said it many a times, but I think that the possibilities with us having this already versus the Cougar and having to spend that additional money was a good investment. Really, we could fit another panel right here and another panel right here, and we've got 3 panels. We get 2 more batteries, and I think we're set for some long-term boondocking. This panel's 170 watt full power panel. Of course, you got your front air conditioning, your antenna, your vent, your shower, your toilet air vent right here, and then you've got a second air conditioning and another vent back here. You've got a vent for in the back garage area, and yeah, that's about it. So I know this may not be as long as the interior video, but I really wanted to show this outside because there's a huge difference between having the solar already on here with the inverter, having the generator that came installed on the camper when it was new, having that stuff controlled from the inside and being set up. I mean, the possibilities for boondocking are going to be great. Now, I know it may seem kind of silly that we're super excited about having one solar panel when there's so many others out there that have 5, 10, 20, their full roof covered with them. Well, for us, I think with the Cougar, it was going to be a tedious task to get that boondocking ready. When we first boondocked in Carlsbad, you know, Michelle was really excited and had a great time, and we all did. But you know, there was times where our battery would drain. We only had 1 battery in that thing, and the generator, you know, you'd have to go outside and start it. And I've said all this before, but making this change to the Carbon that has the generator already installed in it, where at the push of a button at 3 in the morning and we're in the middle of nowhere and the battery's dead, we can start it. Having this one solar panel where at 5:30 as the sun starts to come up where we're at, and your battery starts to charge after a long night. I mean, those things that when we had the Cougar, were so far away. Now it's here and we have it. So that is kind of why we're so excited. It's, you know, it's like getting a new rig with all the toys and the bells and whistles that you wanted. And as I said, we're not boondocking right now, but we're going to. We need to get there, and we will get there. We just want to experience everything that this RV full-time living lifestyle has to offer. So, you know, it's 1 panel. That's not the greatest and best solar system setup that there is out there, but for us, it's a huge step in the right direction. So that's why we're so excited. And we are excited to show you how it grows and how we grow using it. So make sure you stick around and stay tuned for upcoming videos. Alright guys, welcome back. Last week I showed you the inside. This week it's time for the outside and some things we're super excited for. Alright guys, welcome back. Last week I showed you the inside of the trailer. This week So if you think, I don't even know what this vehicle is. Carrying capacity, it's I think 16.7 is the gross vehicle weight. So 2 30-pound propane tanks.
Actually, can I stop you? You know what would be easier? You could just bend down, you know, instead of looking like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right under this side.
Dad can't figure out which key it is or get it unlocked. I don't know if you guys can see me well, but I don't know if they're gonna put this in the video. But this morning, little story time. This morning, I was in the bathroom curling my hair, and Brady was yelling at me because we need to go to the bee room, and yeah. So story time over. Dad's back.
Cougar and this, and having that solar and the generator installed, not installed, but having that solar and that
Oh, he's scratching his head.
things that we're working on, but hopefully in a few months we'll be out boondocking a little bit more, and I hope to The dog mad at you.
Dog was peeing on the road. Didn't have to stop. See guys, this is the frustrated dad look. He hates filming over 5 minutes.
Well, everybody gets distracted in this family.
What's the best camera angle? I'll do this one. Okay.
All right. All right, guys, welcome back. Last week we showed.
Oh, bye-bye, Wawa. I never knew they sounded like that.
We need to organize back here when you come out.
Okay, so
There's no use